Welcome to another episode of The Line Change. I'm your host, Katie Florio, this time joined by Logan Thompson and Aliaksei Protas. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. We're a few episodes in now, and I must say that you two have definitely been hot topics as far as fans now that they know the show, they've seen it more, and they've certainly asked to get you guys on. So thanks for joining us today and appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, happy to be here.
Maybe we're waiting for LT first, for sure.
No. Well, we have a lot to get into, and this should be a fun one. I see you two already laughing and chuckling at each other, which, for the fans that don't know, happens quite often. We'll get into this part later, but these two stalls in the locker room are right next to each other, and they're always doing something. Yeah. I like to call it the chaos corner, because when I go to interview one, the other one's always doing something to mess them up, and vice versa. So you never know what you're gonna get anytime you're with these two. But that's probably because you two go back probably farther than most people or fans would think. Obviously, Logan, this is your first year with the Capitals, but people might not realize that you were here at development camp 5 or 6 years ago, and you two were roommates during that, really young at the time. You were just saying, Logan, you were probably, 21? In pro, you were like 18 or 19. Yep. So take us back to those young days and what it was like when you two first met.
Do you want to go first? Or?
No, you can go first.
Yeah, me being older, more of a veteran guy, I tried to take Pro under my wing, but he just didn't really want it back in development camp, so we just kind of kept our distance from each other and we're just roommates.
Yeah, not a mentor I wanted to get, to be honest. But yeah, I think I just got drafted. I was so nervous how it works and everything, development camp, because I think next day after I got drafted, I flew here, and I didn't really know how it works and everything. I just got room key, got in there, and just met LT. And yeah, I wasn't really in terms of communication, I wasn't really a great guy to talk to. I was more quiet, tried to figure it out what's happening. And yeah, it wasn't quite the friendship like maybe we wanted to, but
he was a part of the clique. He was a part of the drafted clique, and I was just that invite.
You were the outsider.
I was the outsider.
You were the loser that they didn't talk to.
Exactly. He was quiet in the room to me because he's like, I'm not allowed to talk to you. And then as soon as he got to the rink with Aliaksei and those guys, he was loud with Mikey, and Lau and all best friends high-five each other that they know they'll be here, and couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Yeah,
So
agree.
So you agree with that?
No. No, I don't. I was just quiet. No,
yeah.
He said it I was just.
You were young, learning.
I just tried to learn how it works, and unfortunately, LT was real close to me. But
so
good.
You were forced to. So, well, it's funny. We always say hockey is a very small world, and this is kind of a prime example. That was 5-6 years ago. You've obviously come up through the organization, Hershey. You've gone on, played elsewhere, and now you find yourself back here. And would you say that it looks like it from the outside? Now you two you've grown both personally, professionally in this career, and now you're a lot closer.
You would say best friends, right? Best friend.
Yeah, what was the question again out there?
The question was, now that it's 5-6 years later and you guys have reconnected, is your friendship stronger now? Because it sure looks like it is.
Yeah, actually, I should blame Rob for putting me in your room together. So
yeah,
we were roommates.
We got to thank Rob for that.
Yes, yeah.
Not blame.
You said thank, you said blame.
Yeah, we'll thank him. Who knows where we'd be right now.
Blame.
Yeah, we'll thank him.
Well, I know you two just did the friendship test a few months ago. That was a shorter version of kind of what this is like. But you said something in there, Logan, that when you guys are out on the road, you are with the Russians. That's your clique, that's your group, that's who you go out to eat with. So are you two not only friends now, but that's who you're with on the road? Or you just kind of float all over?
We'll float all over, but I tend to be going for dinner with O and Pro and those guys. I mean, they like their sushi spots, and I'll usually tag along for a bit.
Actual little update, yes. Since the friendship test, LT tried sushi now, so we can officially say he really tried it.
What were your thoughts?
It was okay. We were at, where were we? What city were we in? It wasn't during the Vancouver trip. It was the most recent one before break.
Was it Philly?
Philly, yeah. We did.
We did it in Philly.
Yeah, we went to a spot in Philly, and I tried a bunch of stuff. O was just throwing me things.
We just wanted him to try a bunch of different things.
You've got
he tried
27
salmon,
years
tuna, and stuff. Yeah,
without tasting sushi.
Yeah, just from Alberta, we're just meat and potatoes. Yeah. So Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was okay. There were some that I liked. There were some that were a little fishy that I probably wouldn't try again.
The final step for him is getting calamari and octopus.
I'm not doing that.
That's a final step. That's like
you
boss.
gotta work on that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Baby steps with him. Well, you have a few more road trips this year to get into that.
We got time. Yeah, he just signed for 6 years. I hope we got time.
6 whole years to get him to like sushi and calamari. So, well, it's obviously been fun to watch you guys grow up, watch your friendship, just everybody kind of evolve throughout their careers. But as you've gotten older and more mature, I know, Pro, you especially, you are not only married, but you have a little daughter who just turned 2 years old this past week in Florida. Talk to us about what it's like being a girl dad and how life has changed since you've taken on that father role.
Yeah, for sure it changes. It's, first of all, it's a huge responsibility of being the dad, but being the girl dad, it's something special, something different. You want to treat and raise her the right way. You want to help her as much as you can. It's just so that's the best feeling for sure. By far, just come back home. Just feel the love from the girls, both of them. It's pretty special, and it's just best feeling for sure.
She just turned 2, so I don't have kids, so I don't know what age they're supposed to be talk and walk and how all of that works yet, but does she have an understanding of kind of what you do for a job? I know I've seen pictures down at the Glass during warm-ups. Like, does she like hockey? Does she kind of grasp yet that that's like her dad's life?
Now she's more, she understands more for sure. She's not quite talking yet, just maybe like a couple of words. She can explain what she wants for sure, like if she wants some food or something. She'll explain that. During the game, she cheers for the dad. She got a couple like her chants like that, like goal, like in Russian kind of. So when we were flying back home, she was just taking my wife's phone and just watching my goals and just like chanting like that goal. She was watching. Yeah, we have like videotape. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now she like understands.
Yeah.
And like all the like magazines we have, like she can find me easily in there. Just. Yeah, so
well, lots of girl dads on this team. Lots of very family oriented team. Logan, I know you don't have kids yet, but you do have 3 dogs that are probably like your.
I'm a girl dad. Yeah, I got 2 girls.
Two girls and a boy.
Yeah.
And obviously the Capitals are big with wolf trap and the rescuing and fostering. And so my understanding is you came from Vegas here with 2 dogs, right?
Yep.
And then you were fostering one that you
foster fail. Yeah.
Foster fail,
yeah.
But that's good because she or he found a home. So tell us about your 3 children.
Yeah, they're awesome. Levi, Luna, and Libby. They're 2 Goldens, and one's like a Husky mix. That's Libby. Just love dogs. Love having them in the house. And they bring a lot of joy, a lot of fun to come home to. And helping out with wolf trap was a lot of fun. I like helping out and giving back to the dogs, and something I grew up with my stepmom being a part of the Humane Society. So I've always kind of been around that. And then when I saw Libby at wolf trap, they had a foster family for her, and the foster family kind of showed up and just said they like didn't want her or she was too big. So then she was there by herself. So I just felt really bad and guilty, and I thought she was adorable and decided to take her home and said, "Oh, this will be easy. I'll foster her," and ended up not giving her away.
She get along with the other 2 now?
She does. Yeah, she's awesome. She's a lot of fun.
And there's nothing I feel like whether you have a bad game, good game, like you come home from a long road trip and they don't care. They're right there.
No, they're good. The house is destroyed. Yeah, that's always fun with them.
Do you have dogs, Pro?
No. We wanted to, but in terms of travel, it's a little hard right now. It's got to be like, if I'm right, if it's like over 12 kilos, there's so many restrictions to take the dog on the plane. But if it's less, it's I'm not a big fan of small dogs. So
you don't like the small dogs, the yippy ones? Really. Yeah.
No, the smallest I can talk. It's like my wife's favorite. I like it too. Now she wants it like a corgi.
Those are so cute. My friend has
Yes,
one
but
here.
it's
Awesome.
but it's over 12 when it's
the
grows,
plane
so
and
it's
stuff like
little,
that.
so many.
So on the lines of those travel, let's kind of talk back to like how you two were brought up. Obviously, you're from Belarus, correct? I had to learn. I didn't really know anything about it until got here covering you. What was life like for you? Your childhood? Kind of how'd you get into hockey and kind of get to where you are today?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun when I go back to that. When I go through my childhood, it was pretty cool. A little bit of grind for sure, but it's more like routine things still. When you were a kid, it's like school. You go to the practice, do like homework, and just like road trips with like the kids when you take the bus with like some parents and just go on the road. It's like weekends usually, but it was fun growing up, with the brother. Just one's a really big fans of each other. Just not a couple fights when we were like really like kids. But yeah, it's been fun. It's a little different from here, I would say, but it was fun.
And now you two are in the same organization. Have you hopefully gotten closer? And now you're kind of like a mentor to him, would you say?
Yeah, for sure. I try to help him as much as I can, but I feel like he really got everything he needs in here in terms of like coaching staff, helping him, just players like teammates. He got so many really like veteran players who can help him. He can learn from like every day, just even just watching the games, and the whole organization like as a whole, I think helps him like a lot and helps like every young player. When I came, I just felt that support from everyone. It's for sure like special for young kid, coming here.
Well, I remember meeting him in training camp, just like you, a very polite kid. Your mama raised you guys right.
Just,
What?
Nothing. Just a good kid, good family.
Yeah. And you, Logan, Calgary, Western Canadian, you were just back there playing. How'd you get into hockey? I know your dad, Mark, was interviewed a few months ago several times. He was like the star of the dad's trip. Always saw him on TV talking about you and your upbringing, but how did it kind of all start for you?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Calgary, Canada, it's kind of known to play hockey. I think every kid kind of learns how to skate at a young age, and that's kind of what I did. I think I started skating when I was 3. My dad played hockey when he was younger and kind of got me and my brother into it. I think I excelled a little bit more than my brother did and stuck with it and decided to be a goalie when I was 9 years old, and always thought the gear looked fun and was cool. And that's kind of what happened with me. I ended up, skating the full time as a goalie and through Adam, Pee Wee, Bantam, and kind of working my way up through the ranks and doing a lot of goalie schools, a lot of goalie training, all in Calgary, and that was kind of my upbringing was there until I was 14 years old when I was drafted to the Brandon Wheat Kings of the WHL, and then from there my career kind of took off, and here we are today.
Well, it's obviously not a hockey podcast, but another thing I do want to ask you is you have an awesome story, and a lot of people probably didn't even know that until you signed your extension last month, and then that's when you saw the media, all the tweets. Like you had to grind through juniors, and then went to college for a little bit in Canada, and then the ECHL, and you're undrafted, and everything that's kind of come. So, what have you sort of from those days of back way when in the minors to now here you are as a long-term capital? What's kind of maybe most special about that entire journey?
Yeah, it's hard to there's been so many moments. Obviously it's been a lot of ups and downs. Obviously when I missed my draft year when I was 17, 18, that kind of always puts you behind the 8 ball, and so I knew it was going to be a grind. But no, I've been thankful for every opportunity that every pro team has given me, whether that's been in the ECHL, American Hockey League, and even the NHL as well. I'm grateful for both organizations I've been a part of, and I think every moment that I get to come to in practice every day with an NHL jersey on is special for me.
Well, no question that you fit in with this team right away, Pro. I think you can probably agree to, even at practice, we see every day, practice is 5 minutes in, and Logan's doing something in net, whether it's like hitting your stick, something like that, just to, again, kind of cause chaos on the ice.
Yeah, tries to keep me focused,
Giving you hugs. I've seen him give you like big bear hugs literally in the middle of practice. Like, is that just a thing between you two? Is that part of this bromance, or is that just him?
No, it's just I feel like if we talk about the whole group, I feel like it's going like between like everyone. You know, it's you have that special feeling like practice games how tight this group is, and it's been really fun like watching just boys like chirping each other and just having fun together. No matter what is it like practice or games, you just like playing Super Bowl before, and it's always fun and like smiles all around. You know, it's like special feeling for sure.
Well, every time someone says, "Oh, like our locker room is so tight, we love each other," I know that can kind of sound cliche, but again, from a hockey standpoint, you look at the success you guys have had this year, and I don't think anyone, media, whoever, like nobody had you guys at the top of the Eastern Conference, the league. But we see it every day with the videos after you win, Carbs' speech, and then the chain and everything that comes with that this group really does get along and loves each other. As you coming in as a first-year Capital and pro, as you working your way through the organization, why do you both maybe think that's the case with this Washington Capitals culture this year?
I mean, I think kind of pro said with the practice, it's kind of everyone going at each other. Like even me at practice, I can be going at pro, I can be going at Tom. It doesn't, I mean, Tom's the easiest probably target to get under his skin. But with this team, I think that just shows the leadership that was here before us with O and Tom and John Dowder. Like those guys have made it, you know, really easy to come in here, especially as a first year guy, and they do a really good job at accepting you. And you know, everyone's always different. No one's going to be the same. But you know, when you get in that dressing room, yeah, there's no clicks. There's no. I mean, we say there's a Russian click, but there really is no click. No,
we started this off.
We started this off click, but that's just like a funny way to say it. But that really anyone can hang out with anyone on this team. You know, everyone's included, and especially when I first got here, we all, you know, got together and, you know, watched football games together. And I think it just shows, you know, how, you know, the leadership did a really good job at just keeping everyone connected and fitting in.
Yeah, especially like because we had like so many like off-season additions. You know, it's usually like takes time, but I felt like when I came like after summer break, I felt like these guys were here like forever. You know, it's just. Maybe because of like some guys knew each other like from the juniors all over. There's so many connections, and we just got together so quick. I think for sure like some couple days in Columbus before the season really helped to get together. You just want to talk about it?
No. I was gonna bring that up if you didn't, because in the last episode that also came up, and that was the reason was we had a few days of a team bonding trip in Columbus. Who was it, Strom and McMichael, but they couldn't say it without laughing. So it definitely sounded like some good bonding was done, but maybe not stuff we can share in the podcast. I did hear about a dance that Duhaime did on the golf course. I don't know if you guys knew about that.
I was just going to say, Dewey is probably one of those big off-season additions that probably has a really big, fun personality that also made it easy for you to connect with and makes it easy to have him in the dressing room as well.
Yeah, no matter what happens during the game, if we're like up or down, and you just can see, like, even if the energy in the building is not like, like not great or something, you can just know, you know he will keep that energy high, like on the bench
and
every time.
And he's barking all the time.
Like
you
everything
see his pregame
in
the dressing room.
What's the pregame?
In the dress, like the way he plays, the way he plays the Super Bowl, like for me maybe like he's bottom three.
Well, he's my alliance. Go easy on him, all right?
Him, Logan, maybe like bottom three.
Logan's bad too.
I'm not bad. Me and Dewey are just targeted, so we go for kills in that game, and Tom's our biggest target.
Yeah, but Logan started it, so now you can't complain about it when like getting out first. So it's but the main point is but the main point is just how fun it is, like being around and just spend time together, and the tightness of this group like really like special. It's not just.
Well, you can see it, and it's been fun. My first year here in the NHL, and you guys have been fun to cover, that's for sure. But along the lines of Logan starting that, I found out through the last pod. That's been the fun thing about each episode is you kind of start off with where you're from, that kind of stuff, but then as you get going, you find out the tea on different guys, and guys love sharing it. And Logan is someone that just everyone apparently loves talking about. So the last episode labeled him as a big pot stirrer in the locker room, just like whether it's the pranks or just like he's just always like like irking people, and Tom was a big one.
Tom is number one.
Tom's easy. It's easy to get under Tom's skin. I also think I get framed a lot. I think Dewey's a big instigator. Dewey likes
we heard stories from Minnesota, right?
I heard. Well,
Dewey's a big prankster, but he likes to frame other people. So he'll prank himself too, to be like, "Oh no, I happened to be."
Oh my god!
Yeah. No, he's good.
He'll do it to him. What's like some of his go-tos?
Well, I think. I just got pranked before the break, and I had to go home with no shirt, and no shoes. So. And
no shoes,
no shirt.
From the rink?
From the rink. Freezing cold day.
Oh, God.
Couple days before the break, I think, we had the practice, and Tom just put like 4 bottles of water in Logan's crease and just make it like complete mess in there, so he couldn't.
Well, because I put Tom on his helmet, so the Tom smiley face.
That next. That's on the internet. Was
that
you?
That was me.
I thought so.
Very innocent. Harmless prank, but then I got it 10 times.
Yeah, there's like 4 bottles of water all around the crease, just like snow. It was like terrible.
And then my sandals were in a like a bin full of ice or water, and then they threw it in the freezer overnight, so my sandals were frozen. Ew. So I still don't know where my sandals are.
That was here?
That was here, yeah. So I still don't know where my sandals are. Yeah, there's been some pranks all year. But Dewey's done some good ones too. I'm trying to think of what Dewey's done.
Yeah, man, just sneaky prankster too.
His name has been brought up as like sneaky good.
He's
and an instigator.
Sneaky, he can throw somebody else under the bus. He's like kind of.
He's not. He's from like a media standpoint. He's nice. We do our interviews. It's all good. But like definitely, I got a sense maybe on the quieter side. And again, like I'm still trying to learn everybody, but. As it's gone on, everyone's like, yeah, that's kind of him. Like flies. Like I don't feel like you fly under the radar. You're just out there. That's why I call it the chaos corner, because you walk in the locker room and you two are always doing something. You're talking whatever. But I could see Mange being like do something, but be sneaky good about it.
Even started there when Roisey was hurt after the first game. I don't know who was doing it, but someone put. They set up all his gear to look like Ovi's. They gave him yellow laces. They gave him a tinted visor. I don't know who did it, but every day someone kept messing with Roisey. So, no, there's always something going on.
He's in conversation too, maybe for a bit, but
he's a stopper. Yeah, we have a lot of guys who like undercover, like to stir the pot. As you said, I'm out there, but there's guys who like to frame people too. There's lots on the road and stuff. We don't know who's doing it, so we're still trying to figure it out. I don't know who did me.
The guys are sneaky good, you know.
Yeah,
they are.
That's all it is about.
So you were described by your teammates as just like a teddy bear, like a gentle giant, which is that's what I see respect. Too. You're always so polite and not that the other guys aren't, but you're just like, you're huge but you're just so like
huge and soft, right?
Yeah, well, not soft in a bad way, but yeah, would you agree with that, Logan? What do you think about your friend here?
Yeah, he's soft.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, no, Pro's awesome.
Come on, let's hear it.
I remember even when I got traded and he came up to me at the draft. Pro's always been awesome. He's giant, and Belarusian, so he could be a little intimidating, but once you get to know him, he's a big softy for sure. Good guy. I'd trust him to have my back for sure.
I would hope so. I feel like you guys are together all the time.
Like I said, unfortunately, yes, but
that's not by choice.
Here we are, yes.
That's Rob's fault from 6 years ago.
That's all started 6 years ago.
Rob created this friendship. Yeah,
Mr. Rob Tilton. That's for sure on him.
I just can't. And you would do your business at practice camp, whatever, but you go back to your hotel and you just wouldn't talk to each other.
Well, it wasn't like our beds were like right next to each other. Okay. Like I'd be sitting there yapping.
No, just different rooms, but there's like still close. Okay. It's still close. It's still a roommate. So.
Yeah, like there's like a center living room, and then we each would have our own room.
I was envisioning you're in like the 2 separate queen beds, laying there at night telling stories to each other.
Good night, bro.
Or Logan would probably be trying to talk, and you would be like, "Is this guy done talking yet?" That was kind of my vision of how it was.
Yeah, just first time met each other, so it wasn't crazy for sure.
It'd be different now for sure.
Yep, yeah, it would be different.
Anything else from that friendship test? I'm trying to remember some of the other questions. You guys didn't know each other as well as I thought.
I think we got 7 out of 10.
We weren't that bad. No,
we did a good job. We're doing 70%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
What?
LT can't really know my hometown name. Like, he can't really.
Yeah, come on.
If we ask the whole team, no one will know. It's
really.
Oh, for sure.
I still don't know.
I said it 10 minutes ago.
Well,
I can say it right now. Can you type it in?
You said the country, but
If
not
I
the
say-
actual city.
Good point.
The city's
good point.
hard.
You don't
the
know.
hard
I don't
part.
know the city.
Country,
No one
yes.
does. No one
So
knows the city.
That's what was the question to him.
What's the
So it's
city,
already
not the
0
country?
for one.
Lazarus or something.
What's the city?
Vitebsk.
Vitebsk, close. Yeah.
So it's already 0 for 1. So it's hard, you know?
Yeah, it's hard.
That is hard. Do your parents, do they still live there? Do they? I know they were here for Christmas time, right? Are they able to come over much and be able to see you play?
That was first dad's trip to US. First time he got a visa and he came. They came for like 3, I think, weeks from like December 4th to 26th, something like this. And we tried to match it so Ilya can come too and they can spend time together because they don't have Canadian visa. And he came for his break. They seen like 3 games because we had so many on the road. But their main thing right now is like my daughter. It's not like it's not about me or my wife right
They wanna
now.
see-
It's not about us. It's all about her. Yeah, they always tell us
See
you
their
guys can go and
granddaughter.
just it's all
Aw.
They're grandparents now, so it's main thing for them.
Yeah. And what about your parents? Do they get here much? I know they were able to just see you had a great game in Calgary. That was a big one for you. It was right after the contract extension and your family's there. You're playing in your hometown and a good game. And once again, I don't know if he got interviewed, but I know your dad, they were showing him on camera because I was watching in the studio back here doing that game and they were showing him a lot.
Yeah, he likes to get his airtime, I guess. Calgary was a lot of fun. It was a special moment to be with all my friends and family. But yeah, no, they don't come down here that much. I think they did once early in the year. They might come down maybe later in the season, but it's kind of a far flight for them. So it's easier when we're on the like Alberta swing and stuff like that.
Well, you are obviously new to DC living this past year, Pro. You've had a chance to kind of do it a few years now, but I was told, Logan, you're a big car guy, but you sold most of your cars. How many cars did you have at one time?
I've always had 3 or 4 usually,
Okay.
but now I have 2. And my Vespa. But
Well, that's what I was getting to was PR always does a good job giving me some like background notes on you guys. And Logan, one for you was that you sold all but one car when you moved here and you bought a Vespa that you love to just beep around on here. Is that what you're, even in the cold, is that what you're still doing?
It's a little too cold now, but when I first moved here, I would take it to the rink in the mornings, and I can't wait for the weather to pick back up because I'll be driving it. I think one of the first days I got it, actually, I think I pulled up right next to Pro.
Yeah, I almost died out there laughing. We were like in the intersection out there, turning left, and I see the just little white rock and just stopped by me. This nice little helmet, and I was like,
Has he ever given you a ride on it?
No,
It's a 2-seater.
Thanks God, no.
It's a 2-seater. You should hop on the back
No,
one day.
No, I'm good.
It's too
thanks.
heavy.
I'm good.
I can
Bottom
just,
out, you know?
I
It would be just one wheel drive.
one wheel. I can
back
imagine.
wheel drive.
I can just envision walking down the city street in DC and seeing you two on a Vespa together.
Oh, it's great. I got a
That
deal
would-
on it too.
that would be cool.
It was the Justin Bieber edition, so they were selling it for like 25% off. So
Well, this also says that you like to take it into Georgetown for coffee.
yeah, I take it everywhere. It's fun. Like when the days here are so humid and hot,
Yeah.
it's great to take it out and you just rip around in it.
And
So,
parking here is terrible
parking's
everywhere
here,
you
just
go.
right on the
Just-
curb. Yeah,
yeah.
you can drive on the sidewalk. So if you wanted to, it's awesome.
Have you found some good like DC spots, like restaurant wise? Like what do you do in your free time? I guess after your days at the rink end.
What do we usually do?
A week they do it together.
Bronson.
Nah.
That's a bar, right?
Yeah, no.
Like 1 p.m. beers after practice.
No, usually like during the season.
No.
Just kidding, bro.
We were there like during the camp last time, maybe.
Yeah, no, usually during the season where I usually just go home and maybe, play some video games. I just relax. I'm just so tired after practice and games, especially during the season. But in the summer, it's more, maybe go do a patio and maybe some drinks and stuff like that. I like kind of going to fun spots and just trying something new. But that's me.
Oh, well, there's a lot of places here. What about you, Pro? I know you have a...
No, it depends. It depends on the day, Sometimes you want to nap with a kid because, you won't be able to just sit down for the next couple hours after she wakes up. And, it's just fun to, like, spend time with her. Either we just, like, go for a walk somewhere, like park or something, or we just spend time at home now. She's getting older, she can play by herself for a bit now, so you can just relax, just
She ever come
watch some TV show or something like that.
come to practice? I know TVR's son was here today. I see
Yeah.
Strom's daughter's here a lot.
Yeah.
Does your wife bring her? And
Yeah, sometimes. Not quite often now. Last time they were here with parents, and yeah,
she looks just like you can tell that that's your daughter. She
yeah.
resembles you big time.
Yeah, we're 50-50 now with friends and family. Like, who's she looking like, me or my wife?
Aw.
We're like 50-50 now.
Well, she's very cute, and I'm sure you are a wonderful girl,
Yeah,
Dad.
good. You're on my team now, so that's good. What about you, LT? What do you think?
What?
My daughter, does she look like
Who she
me or
look
my
like?
wife?
I think it looks like him.
Looks like you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Two guys on my team now.
What's
We're
her
good.
name?
Alice.
Alice. Aw, it's a cute name. And you guys just went for Four Nations down to Florida, right?
Yes,
For
we
the
were in
break?
Key West. Yeah.
She liked the
Key West.
beach and everything?
She wasn't a big fan of the beach, maybe because of waves or something. She wasn't a big fan, but the pool for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
you put her in the little how do you say it?
Like the floaties?
Yes, and she just by herself. She had a little man try to give her some gift, but she didn't accept that.
Wow, a little boy?
Little boy.
Oh,
Dating
you're
already?
You're
Two-
already.
He was like 2.5 or something. Yeah, he was trying to give
2.5.
her a ball and like some little
Aw.
flowers, but
You're already having to fend off the boys at
She
2
didn't like
years
it.
old.
She laughed. No.
Well,
She-
I'm
she
sure
wasn't
when
a big
she
fan.
gets older and like high school and the boys are trying to knock on their door, on
Oh,
your
yeah.
door, they're going to answer to you and be very scared.
That's what I mean. That's why I have a
I'll
long
move
road
across the
ahead
street
of
too. I'll be right there to
Uncle
help.
Logan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, I got you. Don't
yeah. Would you trust him as an uncle?
Yeah.
The fun uncle, I could see for
worry.
sure.
I'd get Pro's back. I got his back.
well,
I'm pretty soft, so I need someone else.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
Tom can help me.
Oh, Tom's soft too. that guy's soft.
Well, it's been wonderful chatting with you both. Want to end kind of on this note, since again you've had a 6-year journey of becoming best friends. What's maybe something about the other person that the fan nobody knows? Like, what's something? Tell us something about each other that you know that we can share on air. Obviously,
It's a hard one.
Mm-hmm. Need some time.
not like a deep secret,
No deep
but just
secret.
like
I'm trying to
something
think.
with
No, yeah,
personality
yeah,
or what they're
It's
like.
gonna take another half an hour, maybe.
Oh boy, okay.
Gee.
Pro always shampoo and conditions his hair.
Really?
No,
Always.
that's actually whoa. Time out in here. That's actually not even close to being true. I never use conditioning, so don't trust this guy. Never. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but no.
I don't pay that much attention to the
If I've
shower.
learned anything
Yep.
in this podcast,
Don't look
it's-
at me in the shower, please. Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know that, Logan? That's actually that's a good question.
Yeah, that's
how would you even know that? You just actually, I don't even want to ask that question. Let's refrain. So you say he does shampoo. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
I
good.
shampoo condition, so that's my secret.
I doesn't even know what like condition for. What is it for?
Makes it softer.
Yeah, like
It's more so for
I'm good.
girls.
No,
yeah,
I'm
like
good.
guys don't.
It's
need
more for the
it.
girls.
It's more for the it's more for the girls and Logan. Well, and like longer hair. It like
it softens it up. Like
It's not-
when you
yeah.
shampoo it, it's kind of rough. You throw condition in there, and it's nice and soft.
smooths it.
Like Dewey knows when I come to the rink and I condition my hair. Dewey always knows because he's like, oh, your hair is like fluffy. Dewey.
Yeah, so
Dewey's
it
always the
basically
first one
was
to catch on.
self fact about Logan.
Yeah, this
So it's
turned
not
into
about me now.
this turned into the
It's
Logan.
Logan.
He turned it
Okay.
from you to
Oh,
look,
God.
everyone knows when I condition.
Oh God.
Yeah, okay, so my fact about Logan, maybe like his favorite sushi is salmon now. And no, yellowtail.
Yeah,
Yellowtail. That's
So
a
if
good one.
you want to get a gift for him, someone, just send some yellowtail
Send him some
nigiri,
calamari.
please. Yep.
Yeah.
Calamari and live octopus.
Ew.
Yeah.
Live doesn't sound.
Yeah, I
too
just
good.
told him the story. I just saw it. There's some restaurants they serve like live octopus.
Oh, I'm sure. But it's good.
When
like,
you gotta eat like sorry, but you gotta like, eat like quick and swallow because it tries to like escape and get.
oh
yeah.
no, I don't want to think about
So
that.
this guy.
Well, he's also landlocked in Calgary, so I do understand. Not like when I lived in Colorado prior to here with hockey, and I was a little scared to eat sushi from there because that's just so landlocked. You don't. But when you're on the coast, like I was just in Florida, like it's so good down there because it's fresh.
we
you know.
we
like,
always try to bring him to like good spots, but
But he doesn't.
He finally tried it. It's been like, what, 6 months from
It's been literally
from the
6
country.
Yeah, I'm a pizza guy. So
Pizza?
pizza. Yeah,
I love
that's
pizza.
true. But
Yeah.
but now he's join the team.
Maturing, venturing out, making
Yep,
friends.
now
has
he's
the good
getting there.
conditioned hair. He might need a haircut. Hair's kind of long.
It's getting long.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What they can't see, so I'm just going to end on this note. What the fans can't see, because this is a podcast, is just the little looks and smirks you guys have given each other this whole podcast. So I would say that you're friends, and
Eye contact is important.
Eye contact
I
is
believe.
huge.
eye
Yeah.
contact is very huge. So okay, well, I'm good on eye
You just
contact.
gotta know you're on the same page, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm
I
telling
can
you,
read his eyes too.
I
You know you can.
Yeah.
you can read his eyes.
Yeah. Just a friendship thing.
Okay, I wouldn't understand.
No.
Again, looking at the shower and like everything gets.
Yeah,
it's getting a little.
Things
Definitely
what-
the eyes of the shower.
I think, honestly, Pro, don't you think Logan brought that up as your fact only because he wanted to let everyone know that he shampoos and conditions?
Yep,
and
our friendship is shaken now. Yeah, he wants to be like, I have a nice hair. I'm like,
he wanted to bring it to
Using
complimenting
conditioner,
him.
yeah.
I think so too. I
yeah,
think
we
so
just
too.
turned into self-facts. It's
Exactly.
all good. No
It's all
worries.
good.
We're good, yeah.
So, well, thank you too. You were wonderful guests, even with your little giggles and your eye contact. But that's what I knew I was getting into with you two. Like I mentioned, these two are great friends for everyone listening. They're always in the locker room together, messing up my interviews, or at least trying to, throwing stuff. But that's what makes it fun. So thank you guys so much for joining today's episode, and look forward to chatting with you soon in the locker room.
Awesome.
Thank you.